Hello there, welcome. Today in this video tutorial, we are building this awesome newsletter feature. Many websites contain this type of feature where website is asking user to enter email. After that, website is storing that email into database. Then website sends some notification, recent update to the subscribed users. So in this video tutorial, we building that feature into our website. So without further delay, let's dive into it. So welcome. First step is to grab all the email address from users. I am created this simple form where user enter his email ID. We need to grab that email ID and send into our database. Form tag and with the help of this form tag, we grabbing all the email addresses sent to our database. So when the user insert email ID via the form, so we need to grab that email ID and store into our database. For that, we need to write some PHP script. So I'm created this form. So first of all, check if that button is click or not. After that, grab the email ID. So the name attribute of the input field and write query. The MySQL insert query. So insert into table. So we need to create a database and one table. So I'm already created this database example and table name is send email. So ID, let's create a primary key and email and make a data type varchar of 100 length. Save. So we are created this table name send mail. So copy that table name and paste here, insert into send mail, and we are inserting into the email column. So values email variable. In that email variable we have fetched the email ID. So run that query. That needed connection variable, the database connection variable and query. Until we are not created the connection variable, so let's create a connection variable. Host name, username, password by default is blank, and the database name. In our case, the database name is example. So check if that query run variable is successfully executed. Else error. If error occur, then we need to identify what type of error. For that, MySQL error function is used, and this function is require one parameter, the connection variable. Save that, and here refresh page, insert email ID. Then we got this success message. First of all, check into our database. We are getting this successfully, so we are stored this email ID successfully. So let's enter some other email ID. So we currently have this two email ID. The next step is to fetch all the email ID and send email to respected email ID. Sending email, we use this awesome PHP mailer library. If you already know, PHP provides built-in function called as mail function. With the help of mail function, you are able to send email. But we are using mail function, we need to configure the php.ini file. For avoiding this, we are using this simple PHP mailer library. So visit to the PHP mailer GitHub page. In here, just download code from here, download zip file. So extract the folder and go to the src folder, where you need to we need only exception, PHP mailer, and the SMTP. This we need only these three files. So you need one more file, the PHP mailer autoload. You can download this PHP mailer autoload file from description box. So check into the video description. After that, you need to set up the PHP mailer. So visit to the documentation page of PHP mailer. So we need to we need to copy this example code from here. Copy that. And paste it in your index file. Let's trim this unnecessary code. You need to include the 4 PHP file we are just included into our directory called as the PHP mailer, the PHP mailer autoload, and SMTP. So in PHP, we have this require. So we have successfully added this file into our code. After that, we need to add one more line. New PHP mailer and make it true. So I am one by one explain this code. We have initialized this PHP mailer class. After that is SMTP. So yes, we are using SMTP server for sending email. Hostname, the SMTP host. Video tutorial, we are using Google SMTP server. For that, we set smtp.google.com. If you are using something else, if you are using a different SMTP server, so you can change it from here. Then SMTP auth is true, authentication is true. The username here, you need to add your own email ID for sending email and your email ID password. After that, the recipient section, set from, you need to set your email ID here. The add address, here you need to add the recipient address, recipient email address. And if the recipient is sending some reply, then you need to add your email ID. So add reply to. Attachment. The PHPMailer library also supports the email attachments. So is HTML the subject of your email, the body of your email, and the alternate body. That means if the recipient email client or SMTP server cannot understand the HTML format that you want to send, for that you need to set another alternate that the alt body is used, and finally make the call of send function. The one more important step, when you want to send email ID via the Google SMTP server, you need to change some setting of your Google account. So visit your Google account. After that click to manage your Google account. Under the security, scroll down and you can see this less secure app. So turn it on. This is important when you are using the Google SMTP server for sending emails. So turn it on. And done. Let's test this PHPMailer. So username, your email ID. I'm created this credential.php where I'm define a constant, my email ID and my password. Email ID and password. Added that file into my index page. Insert the recipient user email ID and this name is optional. User. So this name is optional, and add reply to. If user is want to reply to your email, so you can put your email ID and attachment. So skip for now. And content is HTML. Yes, because we are using this HTML body. Here you can see that this body contains the HTML tags. And alternate body, if this HTML message is not supported by the SMTP client, then this alternate body will display. And after that call the send method. So first of all we check if that email is successfully sent or not. So echo sent, else some error. The default port of that SMTP server is 587. SMTP secure is TLS. SMTP auth true. Go here and refresh your page. So this take, so refreshing, yes, we are getting this successful sent message. So let's take a look. Yes, we are getting this email. So you can see that subject and the HTML email, the body is bold. So we are successfully sent the email to our subscriber with the help of this PHPMailer class. So let's try to send some attachment. Then in here the attachment section, we need to specify our attachment, specify our file name. Okay, save it, and once again refresh the page. So let's check the mailbox. Here you can see we have one attachment. Yes, you can also send the attachment with email. The next important point of this video is how we send the email to all the subscribers. In the previous section, we have inserted this to email ID. So we need some mechanism to fetch all the email ID from database tables and send email one by one to them. So let's write some PHP for achieving that. So we need to fetch all the email addresses from database and send the email one by one. For that, just below the set from, write some PHP. First of all, build the connection with the database. Then write query. So query for selecting the all email addresses from database. Mail underscore send table. Then run that query. And in MySQL query function, we need to pass this two. We need to pass the two variable, connection variable and the query variable. Then run that variable. Yes, we already run that variable. So next check if we are getting some record from database. So MySQL num rows is used to check how many record we are fetching from database, and this will require the run variable. So we check if that record is greater than 0. Then run a while loop for fetching all the email addresses. Create one row variable. So MySQL underscore fetch underscore array, and pass the, you can also write MySQL fetch underscore associative array. Then in here you need to pass the run variable and fetch all the record from database. Email row of email, the database table column name, this column name email, then after that you need this recipient email address, cut here and paste here, and we have this variable email. And remove this two braces and paste it in last, save it. So in our database we have these two email addresses. You can see that the inbox is empty inbox. So let's refresh the page. Okay, we have some errors. So the error is, a table name is send underscore mail. Save it and refresh the page. So it's taking some time, wait for it. Okay, we got this successfully sent message. So here you can see that we have this. So we are successfully sent this message. Again check to next mailbox. So here you can see that we are also sent this message. Same message that will display here. So with the help of this highlighted PHP script, you can fetch all the email record from your database table and send email one by one to each recipient. When you send an email to multiple email addresses, then the receivers can see other email addresses too. For avoiding this, we have something called as add BCC, the black carbon copy. Add black carbon copy. So let's refresh this page, and this time you cannot see the other email addresses. You can see only your email address. So guys, in this way you can add the newsletter feature into your website. Use this feature for multiple reasons. For example, sending job alert to your subscribers. That is all for today's video. Thank you and have a nice day.